Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Maya, and I'm really happy to be here with you today.
And I'm Arian. Thank you for joining us. Today we have a very important and helpful session for you.
Do you lose motivation while learning English? If yes, then today's video is for you. It's only 30 seconds, but it can completely change your English learning mindset.
Exactly. This short video will give you new energy starting today.
All right, everyone. Now we are going to show you that video. If you're watching on YouTube, keep your eyes on the screen. This video will make your English journey much easier.
Ready? Okay then, let's start the video.
All right, let's talk about it. That one question. You know the one. That's super common, but let's be honest, kind of dreaded, right? It's a question so simple that it can make even the most confident person just freeze up and not know what to say. Yep, there it is. Tell me about yourself. Just 4 little words, but think about it. You hear it everywhere, don't you? A new class, a party, definitely in a job interview. It's almost guaranteed to pop up. And while it's supposed to be this friendly icebreaker, man, it can feel more like a pop quiz you totally forgot to study for. And hey, if you've ever felt that little jolt of panic, trust me, you are not alone. It's like, where do I even start? Do I give my whole life story? Do I just say my job title? What about my weird hobby? The pressure is totally real. But you know what? Don't worry. We're gonna break this down and make it so much easier. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is build a solid foundation. Think of these as your core identity blocks. They're just the simple, essential facts about you, the kind of stuff that gives someone a really quick snapshot of who you are. So what are these blocks exactly? Well, it's super simple. We're talking 4 basic things: your name, where you're from, your age, and what you do for work or school. And why do we start here? Because this is your safe zone, right? These are easy, no pressure facts you can say with confidence, just to get the conversation started. First up, and this is the easiest one of all, just say your name. Simple as that. My name is Paul. It's clear, it's direct, and it's the absolute perfect place to begin. All right, next up, location. You can say where you're from originally or where you live now, whatever feels right. And what's cool is even this one little detail starts to paint a picture, doesn't it? I mean, saying you live in a small town gives off a totally different vibe than saying you're in a big city. It already adds a little bit of story. And the last of these core blocks is just what you do. For most of us, it's a huge part of how we spend our time, right? So whether you're a teacher like Paul here, or a student like Emily, that one piece of info gives the other person immediate context about your life. Okay, so our foundation is built, solid. Now for the really fun part, adding your personality. This is where we get to move past just the basic facts and start sharing the things that make you, well, you. This is how you actually connect with someone. So how do we add that color? Think of it like you have this whole palette of options to choose from. You could talk about your family, your pets, maybe your favorite things, your hobbies. You can even mention stuff you don't like. The most important thing to remember here is that you get to choose. You don't have to say everything. Just pick whatever feels right in that moment. Let's take a super simple example. Pets. Are you a dog person like Paul or a cat person like Emily? See that? Just that one tiny detail instantly tells a story about you. It's an immediate way to connect with someone or, start a friendly debate. Oh, and sharing your favorites? That's another easy win. I mean, come on, who doesn't love talking about food? Whether you're all about pizza or you're more of a pasta person, it's just one of those universal things. It's simple, it's positive, and it's a totally effortless way to find some common ground. Hobbies are amazing for this because they show what you're genuinely passionate about, the stuff you do when you're not at work or at school. So Paul, he's into rock music and playing soccer. Emily, she loves to paint and read. See, these aren't just random facts. They're basically invitations for a way more interesting conversation. And here's a little tip that might surprise you. Don't forget about the power of what you don't like. Seriously, it can be just as revealing. Like for example, Paul doesn't like olives. Throwing in a small, harmless dislike like that can actually be pretty funny and relatable. It shows you're a real person, not just a list of happy, positive things. Okay, so let's recap. We've got our core blocks, the facts, and we've got our personality blocks, the fun stuff. The final skill is learning how to put them together. And here's the real secret. A great introduction isn't about saying everything you can think of. It's about choosing the right details for the right time. And this is so important. You have to resist that urge to just dump your entire life story on them. A great answer is selective. I love this analogy. Think of your answer as the trailer for a movie, not the entire movie itself. You're just giving them a little teaser, enough to make them interested and get a good conversation going. Let's actually see how this works. Okay, situation 1, a new class. A simple, factual intro like Paul's is perfect. It's relevant, it's friendly, done. But what about a party? That's totally different. Leading with a hobby, like Emily does, is such a smart move. It's basically saying, hey, ask me about painting. It's a direct invitation for a follow-up. It just goes to show you, context is everything. Okay, we've talked a lot about the how-to, but before we wrap up, I want to talk about the why. Because honestly, the most powerful tool you have for answering this question isn't some magic formula. It's all about changing your perspective. And if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. Tell me about yourself is not a scary test that you can pass or fail. It is simply an invitation. That's it. It's just someone showing that they're curious about you and that they want to connect. And when you really start to see it that way, all that pressure just kind of melts away. It stops being an obstacle and starts being an opportunity. So, the next time you hear those 4 little words, I want you to just take a breath, maybe even smile, and remember that you've got all the building blocks you need. Just start with the basics, sprinkle in a little bit of your personality, and share a small piece of your story. So, go on. What's your story?
And that's the video. We hope it really helped you.
Don't forget to comment and tell us what you learned. Your feedback helps us create even better content for you.
And of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us.